Okay, so hi there. I just entered the game. Basically, I'm just gonna, for this episode here, this is sort of an introduction series to the game, I guess. And I'm not quite used to the whole joystick using part of this game yet, I have to say, and even joystick at all. I just bought this joystick to use it, so I'm not a professional joystick user yet, but I think it's kind of cool. It gives more authenticity sort of to the game, I guess. And I'm just going to show you the ways of the miners sort of. And I'm just going to open up the inventory. No, that was not the inventory at all. This is the inventory. So basically, what you want to do when being a miner, at least in the beginning, is first of all realize that you don't really need these things, the weapons, yet, unless you're gonna do like missions and stuff, but there ain't really a good use for them yet, I would say. I will keep the missiles for now because I want to test them on an asteroid or something, because I want to see if the button I chose actually worked, because it didn't earlier. But anyways, this is sort of going to be a little introduction to all this. So I'm just going to go ahead and go into the shop and get rid of these guns here and one of the Evochron missiles, because I don't need these at all yet. Closing this, yes indeed, and finding the station and trying to use the joystick to navigate my direction of where I'm supposed to go, and then using the throttle to boost up power and speed, and using the afterburner as well, even though I haven't got much money yet, as fuel is quite expensive in here, and it doesn't really matter how fast you go in there because you'll get sucked in anyways. But what I like to do is, if I can just go there using the mouse on my joystick, enter the station, because then the fuel will stop dropping, because you're actually using fuel not being in the station and just hovering around in there. So be careful about that. And I've got 10,000 cash, which isn't like a lot, quite little actually, maybe enough for a little fuel, I guess. And I can't afford much of this, maybe almost a Fulcrum Drive C1, which I've already got. So I guess that's if you sell it, you can buy it again, because it's quite important. Other than that, I'm going to go into the shipyard, which is great. And here you can modify your ship somewhat. I'm not going to modify or buy anything here, because it costs you a lot to do. And especially the frames, they're really expensive, which is understandable, because it's basically just giving you a new ship sort of you can add awesome stuff to. What I'm going to do is go to the frame configuration here, because that's quite important. And as you see here, it says this Talon, which is my frame, has a capacity of 7 slots to use for stuff. So right now I have 1 crew member, which I do not see the need for, so I'm just gonna reduce that to 0. And then here's the equipment hardpoints, which is where you stock up on minerals and stuff like this, or that, whatever you want to do, call it. And then we're gonna reduce that with 1 missile and take away all the regular guns and put all those points in the storage capacity right there. Or that's the. And now I am actually being quite silly and telling you the wrong thing here, because I didn't remember. Actually, the equipment hardpoints is for the mining laser and mining beam and stuff, so you don't need that many slots for it yet, but whatever. I don't care about that right now. What you actually want to upgrade is the cargo bay here. God dang it. How can I forget? Anyways, I've probably got a good cargo bay or whatever. Well, that sucked that I did wrong there. So let's just go cancel and exit. And I probably didn't save it anyways. No, it didn't. So we've still got 3 cargo bay spots. We would have had like 8 spots here, and like 0 there and 1 there if I would have chosen to save. Whatever. I'm just gonna go out, and you can actually, what's smart here is to go to the news console and then see what it says here. Sapphire, news headline Sapphire. The season local colony increases value of medicine, of course, but that's like a trading thing that you have to buy somewhere else and take here. But the diamonds are falling in value, and platinum is actually falling in. So that sucks a bit. Well, yeah, that's not very good for us as a miner, because metal is worth like nothing unless you're gonna build something. So, but it doesn't really matter in this stage. It doesn't matter that much. You're just gonna mine it anyways. So let's just go out of this and out of this and just get the heck out of here. And first of all, just fly quickly out of here, out of this thing, and once you're out of this, you can just slow down again, get your there we go, the navigation console, and find these things, which are sort of like meteorites thingies, asteroids, which you can just click around somewhere around them and click, and then you set a navigational point there, and then you click launch. Or autopilot, whatever fits your boat, floats your boat, I know, but I like to say fits whatever. I'm a bit confused today, I think. So just click on launch, and that's actually firing my tractor beam as well, it looks like. There we go, and there you have it. That's actually my tractor beam, or mining beam, I think. Indeed, yeah, I've got two buttons for mining beam, the mouse selector and this one. That's really nice. Oh, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna try and blow this up with my missile. Okay, that's my regular shooter, and my missiles won't actually fire with my button, which I feared somewhat, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go get close to this thing, and I'm gonna show you how to mine efficiently. Get a little bit closer. Around 100 is good. And now I'm 89, so that's also good. And just keep holding that right there. Just hold your mining laser, and you need to see that red little glow there. Did you see that? There's a bit of bugs with the texture and all, but I'm just gonna go a little bit closer even. I don't know, it's not too smart to be too close, but it helps you actually mine. And I'm gonna open up. You can actually hold the mining button while you're actually while you're in your inventory, but I'm gonna hold the other mining button there. And what you're gonna see here, that's the wrong window, there we go, is that you're mining stuff here, and you can see the value in this area here, in this galaxy, whatever. And you see that 4 platinum units is worth about 3,460 something space dollars. Let's call it just space dollars, okay, or hegemon money or whatever. And the metal alloys is worth like 0 because we have 7 of them, and they're worth 574. And the diamonds is I've got 9 of them, 10 of them. It's for 9,000, so it's alright in price, I guess. I'm just gonna keep both the platinum and the diamonds, and just click on this, and then it'll discard it. So hopefully now it'll fill up with one diamond or platinum. Hopefully diamond, I guess. Yeah, diamond would be nice, or maybe platinum. I'm not sure. And I'm actually not even mining because I forgot to hold down my button. I'm gonna have to find an easier button to hold down when I'm mining, but that's not very much trouble, I guess. There we go. There I'm mining. This thing, did I shift my grip on this? Well, that's not good. Now I'm mining. I just click on the metal. I like to do it this way, because then if I click on it, I might be lucky and get this filled up with one of the others, and then it won't fill up with metal again, which is great. Because yeah, there we go, 1 diamond. And you can have 25 in each of these slots so far. I'm not sure if you can upgrade that. You could probably upgrade it. And I haven't read anything of this game yet. I haven't done the tutorial. I just like explored for myself to find out all this, because it's more fun that way, I think. And anyways, I'm just probably gonna speed up this while I'm mining all this. So relax and have fun while I'm mining my way through this, and not forgetting to hold the button down. La ti da 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 na 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 ni da na 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 na. Oh snap. So if you were wondering what's going on right now, I probably screwed up. Yes, I did screw up. I probably went into the navigational controls here, and I have no idea what I did, but I will try to fix it. Okay, there we go. It looks like I screwed up somehow because of the I was using the mouse button to mine, and then I started using the mouse and I moved it around like this, because when you have the joystick and using the joystick, you can move the mouse like freely. And when I'm then holding down like this button for like mining, and then of course when I hold my mouse button over anything, and that means implies that I'm actually like clicking stuff all the time. So don't do that. Don't do my mistakes. Learn from my mistakes, sort of. So let's just I think we can call this a good one. Actually, usually come on, there we go. Usually I would have waited until I had not used to this yet. I would have waited until I had like this to 25, 25, 25, and it would have a lot of cash. But now I've screwed up, so I'm just gonna, and I interrupted the fast forward sort of, and so I'm not going to use very much time on that. So I'm tired. I'm not going to use very much time on getting back to that. So let's just open up the navigational console and get back to the station where we were. Right about there. Let me zoom in on that. There we go. I'm going to use my mouse because I can, and my tractor beam is firing loosely, wildly. Also, you know that mining beam I just used for mining all that? If you blow up another ship, someone's going to drop out of that ship, and you got to use your tractor beam to acquire that into your inventory. It could be like metal or whatever. It could be stuff. So I'm just gonna go back now. So now you know what that could be. So let's go back. And here we are, probably miles away from the station itself, because I always fail at these things. It's red, so we're kind of closing in, I guess. And I think that's what it means when it's red, that you're close enough to something. And let's just see if I can actually navigate my way up to it without getting blown up by hitting it. I'm not very good at this timing here. It's a bit weird flying in null gravity and still having gravity afflict your speed, but not your it's weird, but not your course. You're just heading on the same direction though. So that's what I find it weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna go quickly into the station. There we go. There we go. And then you see here that I've got some stuff here. And I only need to just click it, and then I sold it. As you see there on my cash up there, it instantly went up a bit for selling that. 10,000 more there and 12,000 more there. There we go. And what you can buy for that, first of all, you should always use it on fuel, I guess. And the first time I was in here, I was all like, oh, how much amount can I actually fill up? How much should I enter? And cost 45 per unit. But the easiest is, if you haven't got enough money, just click the top one until you can, until you fill up what you can fill up for, or just go to fill fuel tank, and it fills it up, which is quite nice. And you know, now I could buy the fulcrum drive C2 to move on bigger distances with the warp jumpy thing, and you know, shield boosts and stuff like that, but there's really no use for it. So what I would do now is just save up a lot of money, go back here, go into the whole jettison, the shipyard I meant to say, and just find the here down, you choose what you want to upgrade and go to cargo bay. And what you can see here is which one you have now. I'm not sure which one of these. I think that's the one you're upgrading, and this is what you have now. Anyways, it's the same and before you do anything. So the cargo bay you have right now is cargo bay 3. So I think that I'm not sure, but I think that implies I have this one, 3 cargo bays, which means three places with room for whatever. And so just click on down to at least 4 or 5. I used to have 5. Let's see how much that costs. You just hold down. I'm just gonna use my mouse for this. Just hold down the button and drag it onto the ship, and then you put it in. Okay, so this is what you have now, and this is what you want to upgrade to. So basically, basically it says that you now can buy this cargo bay 5, and it'll cost you, I have no idea, probably this amount, 9,000. Let's try and upgrade and see if that works. So yeah, 9,000. So that was actually, I didn't just realize that now, but cool. So that's the amount it'll cost you to actually upgrade what you're upgrading there. So now I have a cargo bay of 5. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. I'm just going to show you how expensive these things are. I have the Talon and the Pulsar. Then how much it'll cost me to upgrade. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to save it. It'll cost me 400,043. So it'll take me a couple of mining tours, and to just go crazy and go to the top one here. No, it's not of course not available at this location. So to the Panther then. Okay, and it'll cost me slightly under $1 million, which is okay, I guess. The Panther, Scorpion. What is also quite important here is the assembly points here. As you can see, this one has 235 left now, so I would have, as you can see here, this will take 45 assembly points to put on the actual like aeroplane, if I can use that term, or spacecraft would be a more proper term. And that means I've got more room for like upgrading it with other stuff. Of course, when you swap it, you also take away the, say now I have the engine 1, so which cost me 15 assembly points, so you get plus 15 assembly points to the assembly points of 135, and then again they remove 45 with this one, this particular engine. But anyways, this is sort of how you upgrade your ship and how you mine and stuff. I'm just going to cancel and exit here, and as you see here now, I've got 5 spaces here in my cargo bay, which means I can mine a lot more. It's very tedious work. You just got to stand around there and just mine. But it's I would say, even though it's kind of hard work sitting there and just be bored to pieces, it's kind of what do you call it? The easiest way to gain a lot of money quick in this game. Because or else you're gonna have to take missions which you don't actually earn that much on and go kill stuff, and you earn about the same amount of fuel you use on that mission, and also you're gonna use up your missiles and I don't know what else. Yeah, you gotta upgrade your ship, or I mean repair your ship and all that stuff, which is kind of tedious. And something I want to point out too, which is kind of annoying in this game. There's probably a wiki, I know, but still, you should be able to understand everything from like just playing like this as well, even though you hadn't done the tutorial. But here you go. You can see if you hover over anything here, you can see some information up here. So this one, it says cargo mining tool as a mine tractor beam and shield boost x2, 2 cells of something, and yeah, as you can see here, it just tells you a little bit of what it is. 1 cell plus 50, you know, different shield boosts and stuff. But what it doesn't say anything about is these things. If you hold over the license here, it doesn't say anything, and then you might think that, yeah, you can just click and you'll get the information, but this is everything. Confirm and purchase. So I just purchased it, but I haven't got I've got insufficient funds to purchase it, you know, and that's not really a problem, but it would be nice to just see what this actually does. I don't know what a space license does. I never lived in space, you know. So that's just what I wanted to say. And here we got the hangar, which is down here under the shipyard. And I think, yeah, I've never used it actually, but I think you can actually store your cargo in here. Probably if you haven't mined like a lot of like diamonds, for example, in the core, or the what you call it, the what the heck, yeah, the price on it is probably like really low. Then you can just store it here. I'm not sure if you need to actually store a ship to have the stored cargo place, but you can, and that's kind of nice if you want to mine a lot, and then you mine 5 more slots with like only 25 diamonds, and then you come back when the price is high and just sell everything, and you'll earn a lot more, I guess. That's kind of nice. Other things is available contracts. You've seen here, you've been invited to a timed race event as a part of a local wager. My bad. What happened there? If you manage to fly through all race rings in the designated time, you will be awarded the prize amount below. You must fly through all rings in sequence, and then it says the contract pays you 11,100 credits, which is like, I made about, what was it, 40,000, not 50,000, not 40,000 on that little mining there, and which wasn't really hard, but this thing earns you 11,000 credits, which isn't even enough for enough fuel back from the race, I guess, or whatever. And it's what do I say? Keep saying whatever. It's the word of the day. Okay, that even rhymed. Yeah, sort of. But I'm not gonna accept that. What else is there? 7,000 for recovering something, and yeah, offering a mining contract. You know, 25 units of platinum for 11,000 credits. Yeah, that sounds like it's worth it. Anyways, and he also, a lot of these are kind of nice. Like this is payment will be provided upon delivery, so you get back here and then like give it to them. But you also have like different ones that are, let's see if I can find, yeah, here. You'll be paid immediately once enough are eliminated, like probably, yeah, shipping path. So it's a number of asteroids you gotta destroy, and then you get these credits. But it's kind of nice because you'll get them while you're out there. You don't have to get back to like confirm the mission and stuff, which is kind of a nice addition. Yeah. So now you know this. Items for sale, which is this one. Use console, I showed you that. Yeah, system information about this system. Also, what's kind of something to note yourself. Oh, I'm getting out. That's also never click the X unless you want to go out of the station, which is kind of annoying because now I gotta go all the way out again. That's at least how I've found out this works. Anyways, what I want to show you is something else. One last thing before I leave you to this video. Okay, now I'm far enough out, I guess. You can also go down on planets, as you might have seen in some of our other videos. I'm not going to do that today, but the easiest way I found was just using the autopilot and find some place on the planet, and it'll go down there itself. Because going into orbit and stuff is kind of hard. Anyways, go to the map here, navigational console, and what you can see here on the wrong way cursor. What you can see here is the reputation in this system, the Sapphire system up here. I'm just using my mouse instead. It's good right now, so that's good. If it was worse, I could have done a lot of missions that didn't necessarily pay me very well in money or in space cash or whatever. But it would increase my reputation, and I wouldn't be hunted down by the other ships in this particular solar system or space station area. So that would be nice. That's a nice thing with this game, though, that you can actually earn your reputation. And yeah, other than that, I guess anything else? No. Zoom in, zoom out, probably basic stuff. You can find some space station inside of these things sometimes, and maybe I'll show you how to go into a planet orbital or land on a planet or whatever later, but this is the easiest way. Just click this thing here. I can zoom it any more in, but just click one of these green things here, or write down the coordinates down there, and just plot them in here, and just go autopilot on it, and it'll go down to the planet. So far that's the easiest way, but I'll check out if I can find out anything else. Other than that, I don't know if there's anything more to say. Do the tutorial if you wanna. I won't, at least not yet. Maybe I'll do a video on it later, but not yet. I think that's the right one. Quadrant map, navigational map, kind of nice things. Quick thing also on the navigational map here. Text on, click on that and you'll get text, all the text. Then you'll get the highlights, which is this stuff, just without the text. And then you have the here. You can choose what to have text under. The planets only. If I click that, now it's only the planets here. Erato, New Hope, Sapphire, Glacia, Rivok. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And then stations, of course, which is what I was just at. There's a lot of stations in this place here, or this area, and this quadrant probably. And then you have the space, warp gates, I guess, or something like that. And they're kind of useful to move around quickly. Objects, I don't know what that is. Probably other stuff like random objects around me, and then you have all. Another thing is quadrant map. All these links here is where the warp gates go, so you can sort of like use them to plot a course to where you want to go, if you want to go somewhere. And as we discovered with Great Despair and Sadness, is that there are actually no connections here to any of these places from Sol, which is our Sol system, or what do you call it? Solar system. Yeah, in Norwegian, Sol is sun, so it's kind of fitting. yeah, there are no links here, so you gotta have a pretty decent ship to be able to fly from any of these places. And as you can also see from the navigational map here, it's really bad right now because I'm in the middle of this place. But if my ship were up here, you would see that it moved pretty far down into this place here, because that's where I'm at right now on the big map, sort of. So if I move down here, it would be down here. So that's kind of nice. Anything else I cannot think of that I don't know myself. Rear view, I don't even know what that does. Oh yeah, of course, twisting the axis that you're looking at. But I would say from the other way is a lot better. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.